Hola, everybody. Welcome to episode 45 of The Gift of the Gab. I'm Ben.
And I was going to make up a name, but I can't think of one in time.
You are Tia. And if this goes correctly, you'll be hearing this instead of just me. But, yes, episode 45 had a digital mishap last week. I went to edit and the file said error. But it still had the file size, but it had 00 length. I tried to figure it out, but I couldn't. So I was like, I might as well just re-record this. But the magic was gone. I had to laugh at my own jokes, which is I don't have a problem doing, but still. Let's go. Let's jump right into this episode. Guilty, guilty, guilty. Guilty on all charges.
Yes.
Derek the Chauvin. It's called Derek Chauvin. Chauvin? Whatever his name is. They found him guilty.
Yes.
On all three charges, which was a pleasant surprise. Pleasant surprise. Small step, but pleasant surprise.
Yep.
Yeah, guilty on all charges. I have to ask, what the hell was he writing in his notebook this whole time? Like, every time his lawyer would go up to speak, I know I asked you this, but I was like, what's he writing? Just sit there and take your verdict.
No, but it was like the whole trial period he was writing notes.
What was he doing? He didn't want to speak.
Maybe he would have questions. I don't know.
He what's it called? He pleaded the fifth.
Yeah.
So he didn't want to speak. Why are you taking notes, acting like you know what you do?
No, but he wants his lawyers to say something, right?
Let your lawyer do your job. You done enough.
When they said guilty,
his eyes were his eyes were going mad. But during the trial, I wanted to see more hair loss. He had the patches. The patches had started. I was like, okay, he's stressing out. I can see. This is the beginning to male pattern baldness right here. He's accelerated that. But I needed to see more patches because he needs to be more stressed out. But they put him on suicide watch.
Is it?
Yeah, because they put him on suicide watch because
it's a big case.
It's a big case,
and he's a police officer.
He pleaded not guilty. Probably thought he was getting out, and he was, white. So he was like, man, you just go over there, say not guilty, plead the fifth.
Yeah.
And he's your uncle,
officer.
back for the weekend, and his wife left him after. Yeah. But apparently there was, I don't know the ins and outs of that, but she left him.
You could see that when he sat there before they had said the verdict, he was looking a little bit more calm, and then as soon as the judge said the first guilty, you could see like the panic in his eyes.
Only in his eyes.
Yeah.
The rest of his face was stone cold, but his eyes was like,
yeah.
I'm looking at possible 75 years. 75 years, and they handcuffed him.
Yeah.
And walked him out. And I was like, well, don't feel sorry for him. I know some of you were looking at him like, oh man, you look sad. Nah. He brought this upon himself.
Yeah.
He brought this upon himself. You do the time, you got to do the crime. You can't bring George Floyd back. And his 75 years, or hopefully the judge gives him max time, ain't going to be enough. Because someone lost their life over. And if you're feeling sorry for him, go watch that video again and see what he did. And see if he showed mercy when George Floyd was saying he couldn't breathe. Yeah. Because I saw on the Twitter, some people were having the sympathy. No sympathy. No mercy here. No mercy shall be shown.
Oh my God.
You make me the judge. 150 years. I'll be handing down ridiculous sentences.
No, you can't just do that.
That's what I'll be doing as a judge. I'll be handing out sentences that discourage people. Like, even if we come up with new technology that our lives increase to 200 years, 250 years. Sorry, we'll give you the technology. You're going to have to spend that time in prison.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'd be doing. Anyway, so a small step forward, but
one small step for
man, one giant leap for humanity.
Yes.
I think that's in relation to space, but we'll add it in here.
It's like here.
Yeah, we hope. Hopefully, more cases. Well, hopefully, cases like this won't happen again. Like, there won't be a need, but hopefully, the cases that are already happening, the people will get like a similar result, and police officers, the dodgy police officers, will be held accountable and have their own buddies testifying against them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that thin blue wall stuff, or that blue line, or wherever it is, that doesn't help, and it makes people judge all police officers when the good ones refuse to. I'll be watching Chicago PD. It'd be so corrupt.
No, you're an expert.
It'd be so corrupt in the show. The dodgy police officer will do something, and then all the other good police officers are like, well, you can't go against the thing, and then they go against them, and they get attacked from all sides. But you still need, you need to speak up. You can't be serve and protect, and then they'll be doing the protecting. But yeah, Chicago PD made me an expert in policing in Chicago.
Yeah.
No, it didn't. But it is a decent show. Very dodgy cops on that show. Rest in peace to George Floyd, if I didn't say that.
Oh,
already.
yes, definitely.
But yeah. What else has been happening this week? The Brit Awards.
The Brits Award, yes. So I heard it's going to be like the first major indoor music event.
Mm-hmm.
And it's holding like 4,000
4K
fans.
Like the resolution.
With no social distances, no mask. Nothing.
Yeah. I think they said it's going to be like, it's part of the research program, the government scientific events research program.
Yeah.
And then they have to have proof of a negative test at the time. Yeah, I know you're not volunteering, so I'm not going to bother asking you, but I guess at some point, I don't know, I don't think now is the time, probably, not the best time. We just started, I don't want to have to do, mate, I want to use the passport. I want to be, ding, ding. And I feel like, well, you know what I mean. I want to be able to use it, and I feel like stuff like this,
fly away.
it might set that process back. But I understand that it needs to happen.
4,000 people is a very big number.
It is a lot
for like a trial.
It is a lot for a trial,
and the first trial at that.
But I'm not 100% sure if there's not like, because I knew they were doing it before, like 1,000 people in like football stadiums and stuff like that.
But that's an outdoor event. This is an indoor.
But yeah, I feel like they should have built up to this.
Yeah,
but they dip in their whole foot.
This seems like, right, the Brit Awards were coming up, and they were like, you know what, we're gonna have everything the same, and then we're just gonna say so that it's not a big deal, quote unquote big deal. We're just gonna say it's gonna be a trial kind of thing.
But if by May the 11th, if the data shows that the population is adequately vaccinated and transmission is being reduced, and that those people are less likely, because right now data is showing that the vaccinated people are less likely to transmit as well.
Yeah.
And it shows that, then all right, I can see. I don't know the inner workings, but I still think 4K was too much.
Yeah, it is.
I feel 4K was too much. Maybe
I
hope they prove me wrong and nothing goes wrong, and this is like, oh, okay, now we can start opening stuff up.
Yeah.
But I just hope it's not like, we did this and we realized you guys gonna be not flying for another 12 months or whatever it is. I guess we'll see. And they're inviting emergency care staff, I believe, or for half the tickets.
Well.
And then the other half, I don't know what they're doing with it. But
would you, if you had the opportunity to go, would you attend?
No, I wouldn't be going to the Brits full stop.
No.
Why?
Why do you say like that?
Yeah, just not really my kind of thing.
Okay.
Just not my kind of thing. But you know what is my kind of thing?
What is your
Actually, no, this isn't my kind of thing. There was a teacher.
Yeah.
He got banned.
Sorry.
What?
Because I know what you're going to talk about. You know what is my kind of thing?
All right, let me. I know. There was a teacher, and he's been banned from teaching for 3 years. Ask me what he did.
What did he do?
he took his students to a strip club whilst he was drunk, and this is for a private school. They pay up to $4,850 a term.
Yeah.
Well, they got their money's worth, didn't they?
Wow. So strict. How did he manage? Wait, first of all,
he must have thought it was his mates. It was that drunk.
Yeah. But how did he get them in?
Maybe they were, I don't know.
Some
of them were 18, the final year.
They must have been 18.
Yeah,
because,
I don't know. I didn't even ask that.
Got into the strip club. Second of all, did no one say like, sir, I don't think this is appropriate? And this is in England, so I want to know where strip clubs are.
No, is strip clubs illegal in England?
I have no idea.
I don't be hearing about them.
Like on social media, most of the time when you hear like guys are going to strip, like
it's always America.
It's always America.
I haven't heard of it yet. Apart from that story you told me of your mate.
Oh?
Yeah.
Oh yes, yeah.
But Even that I was like, is that an official establishment or is that someone's basement? Who knows?
Yeah, I just didn't know strip clubs in England were a thing. But I feel safe to say it's not as a big thing as it is in America.
No, it's not.
Strip clubs.
You know what is a big thing?
What?
People coming in Nella Rose's DMs,
Yes.
telling her to lose weight or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, what they been telling her? Well, she said she gets 100 of these a day.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people get a lot of messages about.
And this girl said, please, you need to concentrate on losing some weight, especially your stomach. It's very unattractive, and worse, you have no hips to at least make it look a little okay. Please be serious with the gym and sort it out. Thanks. Blows a kiss. That is so rude.
Like, who asked you?
Who asked you?
Not me.
If I'm Nella, I'm going to continue doing exactly what I'm doing. Nella, don't listen to these people.
Well, she is going to the gym now that they're open.
Do things in your don't. Who asked her?
No one.
Who asked her?
No one.
I would be super petty. I'm going to go on that girl's page.
They have a black picture.
I'm a blank picture person. Oh, okay. Then I'm not even going to reply because you know what this is. This is probably someone who you probably even know. No,
but do you know what? There's a lot, and I would imagine because they've only got 5 followers and 0 posts.
Yeah,
but
I bet you this is someone she's someone who was jealous of her at school and is like, let me make a fake account, try and get on her.
Maybe, but I'm guessing I would be comfortable in saying there are legit like people.
You think that?
Like say this on her like post and say this like DM her. Who has the time to type all those things out like and tell people to lose weight? Like who
I've been eating too, Nella. It's a daily struggle. But the only difference is I don't have them coming up in my DMs. And if I did, I'm still gonna eat.
but then you have people who like they're fluffy. And people are going to talk about them being fluffy. Then you have skinny people, and people are going to say you're too skinny. Yeah. Then you have people in the middle, and then they're going to be like,
"Why are you in the middle?
You don't have an arse, so you don't have big." And it's like, there's never a perfect size, is there?
Yeah.
And if someone was to have surgery, then they'll be talking about that too.
No, that's for sure.
But I feel like right now, because of the lockdown, going to gyms is like the New Year's resolution.
Yeah, but I think that's January 1st every year.
But we're in April.
It's true.
But the thing is, gyms, people didn't get to really do their New Year's resolution this year, and gyms have just opened. So I feel like everyone's gonna go hard at the gym, and then slowly and surely, people are just gonna fall off.
Yeah, that's how gyms make most of their money. You know, the resolutions, the goals, the target setting.
Yeah.
They ain't getting none of my pennies anymore. I need to show proper commitment. Hey, you be quiet. Acting like the girl in Nella's DMs.
I am your biggest troll.
You are. But, another travesty.
Mm-hmm.
Japanese man arrested. Ask me why he was arrested.
Why was he arrested, Benjamin?
He was arrested for telling each one of his 35 girlfriends a different birthday to receive regular gifts. Not all heroes wear capes.
Is that arrestable?
I don't think it should be.
I'm guessing it was.
Look, it's not a nice thing to do, but I ain't mad. I wouldn't mind 35 birthday presents.
Yeah, I'm not. He was wrong.
And he was getting 2 birthday presents on some days. Oh, no, actually, because if he did it all in 1 month, I'm thinking. But he probably didn't. He probably did it throughout the year.
Yeah. So he was definitely getting a gift. Like
at least once. Yeah, at least twice a year. Twice a month. Twice a month.
Yeah.
And then some extra ones in the month. And if he did like maybe January, he wants a gift every day. He could have got that.
Yeah.
Woo.
But I'm not sure if it's arrestable.
Yeah, I think the police need to be focusing on wherever this is Japan. Clearly, if they're focusing on this, there must be no crimes that need that need attention.
And what are they going to charge?
If this is an arrestable offence,
fraud.
Yeah, I guess maybe.
No, but if you just tell someone your birthday is on a different day, it's not like you're. I guess you walk.
I guess you're lying. I guess you walk on it.
Yes.
I guess I'm kind of seeing why he was arrested.
No, because like fraud and stuff like that, or like scamming someone, you're telling them, oh, you need to do this. What if he's not telling them and they, out of the kindness of their heart, they're getting them a nice gift?
They're being entrapped. I don't know why they arrested him, but sometimes people need to learn the lesson. This was he tried to go around the loophole.
I wonder how long. 35 girlfriends.
35. That's a lot.
Discuss that.
That's a lot to be keeping tabs on.
How does he keep up with that?
I ain't even gonna go into a lot.
Damn, he must not have a job, mate.
Must not. He's getting all these gifts.
That's right. And talking about heroes not wearing a cape, a young man jumped off a bridge into the River Thames to rescue a woman who fell in off of the London Bridge, and unfortunately, the emergency service didn't manage to find his body, but they found the other man who jumped in and the woman.
Oh, that is sad.
That is really sad.
What was his name?
Jimmy. His name was Jimmy.
Okay.
It's so sad because he was doing like a selfless act in trying to save the woman.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, he ended up losing his life.
So rest in peace.
That. Yeah.
Yeah, rest in peace to him. I think that's a difficult thing because I guess how powerful the Thames current is or something.
It doesn't look like when you think about it, it doesn't look that heavy, but
or maybe if it was like if it's like really cold, it gives you a shock.
Yeah, because it was after midnight.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be real cold.
But yeah, they didn't find his body until 6 hours later.
Yeah, that's really sad. Rest in peace to him.
Yeah.
Well, end that on a somber note. I feel like I've used the word somber a lot.
I don't think so.
New synonyms. I used it last week.
Okay.
We'll end that there. Unless you've got any cheerful stories to pick us up.
I'm now a year older.
Why do you look like that? But happy birthday to you. You share similar. No, your birthday is almost near the Queen's.
Yeah. She has 2 birthdays. Can we talk about that? Why? I need my second birthday in June too.
No, I don't know why she has 2. I don't think it's 2. One is like, I think, one is like the summer party, isn't it?
I think like she celebrates it in June where it's more likely to be hot. But her actual birthday is in April.
This is the second. This is the second time they didn't see last episode when you. I'm gonna let you get away with this again.
Wait, did you tell me that?
Yes, I did.
Sorry, I thought it was an organic thought.
You know when you tell someone something and then they go and tell you as if they're the one telling you.
You do it as well.
Well, I didn't do it just this time, so that's why it's funny.
My bad. I thought it was an organic thought. Well, then when I asked you, why did you say I don't know? You should have said what you said.
I thought you were going to offer up a different excuse.
I don't know.
Because mine was just a thought. I don't know. It's not confirmed. Anyway, that's been us, The Gift of the Gab, episode 45. I think I said 45 at the beginning.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening. Check us everywhere on social media at BT Smalltalk. Tell a friend to tell a friend to.
Tell a friend.
And yeah, comment down below on your story. What's been going on in your life? Are you going to be hitting the gym? Are you going to be going to the Brits? Have you got some tickets? Tell us how it's like. And you'll listen to us next week. Ciao.
Ciao.